Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I am doing another accordion style book, and this one I just thought I would take some, I think it's Bristol vellum 140-pound paper, and it's approximately 3.5 inches by 4.5, and I am creating the connection. Like, what do I call that? Using some muslin type fabric, and I'm just using some decoupage. It's just a clearance one I have, and it's kind of in a tube that reminds me of glue, but it is Collage medium, and yeah. So I'm just gonna join them all up, and then when they dry, I end up deciding that they need it on both sides. So I'm going to attach these together and then flip them over and attach the other side. And I leave a little bit of a gap. Originally I wanted those to kind of flop open and shut, just be really loose. But I get a little carried away with the decoupage or the collage medium. I go a little heavy-handed, and yeah, see, so there it is. And then I'm gonna go over the top, and I don't know why I felt like, see how I'm going in underneath that, because I felt like it wasn't connected all the way. I really don't think I needed that, and this is what makes it really stiff. So once these all dry, I really had to bend and bend and bend them to get them to loosen up a little bit, because yeah, way too much decoupage. Alright, so yeah, I'm bending them while they're still wet right here, hoping that will help keep them in the accordion style. There they are. Oh yes, and I'm not keeping the edges. I'm going to trim that all off. Yeah, I've just been having fun making little mini accordion books or mini books lately. This is my third or fourth one. I should make a playlist of them. If I make a playlist, I'll put it down below so you can see it. And now I'm just taking a couple of gold paints by Liquitex. One's like antique gold, and one's like, I can't remember, but obviously a lighter yellow gold. And I'm just putting it on the page. It's really transparent, so it's not like, it doesn't look the prettiest, but this is going to have lots of layers and collaging on it, so it will look lovely in the end. So I put that antique gold down the middle and on both sides, and then take the yellow gold and just sort of rub everywhere and just make everything shiny and gold. Because who doesn't like gold? The white lines you see between the center of each page and the muslin strip is where the collage medium was, so that created a resist where it didn't soak in the same as on the raw paper. So that's what that is. Oh, I hadn't even done this side. I thought I did them both the same way. Apparently this side just gets smeared on with a baby wipe. It's actually probably less streaky that way. the muslin collects that gold pretty well. So a nice gold spine or joins. I don't know what you call it when it's an accordion book. And of course, adding extra gold because I have extra gold. We might as well just use it all up. Alright, so now that is dry, I'm going to put some of this washi tape. I think I was influenced by Robin McClendon on this washi tape and bought it. I haven't used it much, but I really like it, so I admire it on the roll, I guess. So I decided to take it and use it here. I also have a school book that is in maybe Chinese, probably in Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, because they teach that in the schools here. They have immersion classes, and I found it at a thrift store, so I thought it would be kind of fun to have it. So we've got this washi, and then that gives it a real kind of Asian look, I guess. And I have no idea what any of that says. Some of the washi is not staying down, so I'm just adding a little glue to it. See that? So I'm testing them on each page as I flip them. I'm like, how's that washi doing? Yeah, we'll glue it down. I'm just collaging some random bits and pieces. That's my first spot of real color. I saw that when I was gathering the other and just had to have that flower. So now I've grabbed a bit of scraps and figured I would add just a little bit of color to the rest of the pages doing collage. Okay, well that piece isn't color, but I do get to color eventually. See, like some purple. You like purple? I think it's kind of fun to take random scraps that you already have and do them in a collage and see what kind of interesting design you can get from it. Alright, so I've added a little bit of color everywhere. And now I want to put something that would create like a bit of a focal image on each page. So I have these little birds that I made a long time ago. I drew just a basic bird shape and then colored them and copied them and cut them all out. And that was the smaller one. The bigger ones won't fit on my little page. They're all too big. Well, that one's not. That one's the same size. And one of the abstract flowers. Those are another one that I did, was inspired by somebody. Probably Gina B. Ahrens. Did a bunch of those. Still have a few of those left. And then that page that has postal on it, I figured I would use a postage stamp and decided to go with my pretend homemade postage stamp. And that just doesn't want to stay down. Keep adding glue. Like stick, stick. There we go. Looking at my butterflies again. I have a few that have like the wing cut off, just because they didn't fit on the page when I was copying. So I'm just going to trim it and pretend like it's going off the page. I figured they'd come in use eventually. And that bird just disappears right into the page. It's too much the same color. So I decided to go and outline it with just a black pen. So I went looking for a quote or something, and I found this one in one of my books, and it's by Eleanor Roosevelt, so I thought it would be good. And I want it to stretch throughout the whole accordion book, so I'm cutting it into strips and I'll divide it up. This is another book I found at the thrift store. I bought it just because it was full of quotes and poems, and I thought it would be great to use for this kind of situation. I don't think I make you watch me glue the entire thing in, because I figure after a few pages you kind of get the idea. I'm just fitting them in and trying to keep them in order. Oh, and I decide to go around each of the quotes with my black pen, just to sort of emphasize that. They look pretty light, but they were kind of an off-white color, so not a stark white, which is good. So you've probably seen all those words and you know what it says, but I figured I would read it out if I can follow along on my video here. If you approach each new person in the spirit of adventure, you will find yourself endlessly fascinated by the new channels of thought and personality and experience that you encounter. Eleanor Roosevelt. So I decided to go around and ink all the edges just because I have ink and I could. I'm not sure how inky it really got, but it helps a little bit. I've been really having fun making these accordion books. I hope you've enjoyed watching them. Like I said, I will try to remember to put a playlist below of my latest accordion books. And if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. That always helps. And leave me a comment if you have any questions. I'll take questions. Oh, I got a loose part of washi. I want to make sure that's secure. Anyways, I appreciate you and thank you all for watching.